Be quiet, you guys. Hello. How everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the tea ladies. Welcome Erica and Belinda.
And
Um,
we
Girl.
got Miss Belinda Sanders in the building with us.
Yes, yes.
Welcome,
How
welcome.
are you,
So
lady?
happy to have you.
fine. How are you doing
Such
today?
fine. Amazing.
Okay. How's the weather out there?
It is so nice to have on a t-shirt dress. So
Okay.
Okay.
it still be cute and it's not too muggy. So it's really nice.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. So we had a couple questions for you, if you don't mind. We asking the
Okay.
question. I want to know about your mentorship, your master mentorship.
Oh, my manifestation mentorship
Yes.
program. So it's actually really amazing.
Um,
For years, I've been working and manifesting things in my own life,
mhm.
from having a baby to making my first million. And I decided, that as I'm going along my life, I've helped so many people to pretty much, do the same thing. So I decided to put it in a package
Okay.
and make it available for those that I don't necessarily come in contact with. So if they find themselves stuck or struggling in any aspect of their life, I can help to mentor them through that process. So,
Love it. Love it.
How
yeah.
can, how if somebody wants to get online, how can they get online to find it?
Okay, so you can also follow me on Instagram at
Hmm.
Miss B Sanders,
Hmm.
and the link is in my bio. So
Yes,
it's
as
Miss.
you it said you had something recently. Right.
I did,
Yeah.
yes. I had my dear future husband um event
Okay.
where we oh gosh, sorry. Oops, my apologies.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, your
I have
book
my
your
dear
book
future.
training.
Can you see me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it. Hmm.
Okay, perfect. I my dear future husband event, and it's also
Okay.
like an opportunity for individuals to come on and we talk about manifestation and we help others to discover what it is they really want, because in order for us to get what we really want, we have to know what it is and not
Hmm.
be confused about it, and we got to be have a clear vision of what it is we want. And once you've decided what it is you want, then we help you to get there.
And you wrote a book to my dear future husband. How you write? Why you like writing book? Well, I guess.
Yes, I'm here. My book, Dear
Mhm.
Future Husband, it is
Yes.
a 31-day affirmation journal
Uh huh.
and
Mm.
it's specifically designed for relationships. It's how to get the man of your dreams. How to,
Okay.
how to get the spouse you
Mm.
want. But not just, it's not, now, see, a lot of
Hmm.
people, they get stuck on just that part, but my book is educational as well. So
Okay.
it's not just a 31.
One minute.
Oh, I think we lost Andrea for a
I'm
minute.
here. I don't know. Do you guys know how to stop calls from coming in while I'm
You
doing
have
this?
to put it on do not disturb for a couple.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. One moment.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Okay, so about the book. I'm
I'm
so
interested
sorry.
about this book, girl. I'm
Yes, I
like,
want to know about the book. Okay, he says it's an educational book.
Yeah, it's also educational. So it's not just like a book that shows you, gives you a blueprint on how to find a man
Uh-huh.
or the man of your dreams, but it also shows you who you need to be in order to have that experience. Because so often we have the big major list of what it
Hmm.
is we want. Oh, he has to be this, he has to be that, or so what are you, sis? You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it really talks about who it is we need to be so that we can have that experience, because it's not, it's relationships is about getting your needs met, right? And if we are mature enough and if we
Hmm.
understand love and if we understand matrimony, I've been married twice. So yes, I am looking for the third time. It's a charm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so with me having had those experiences, I completely understand that it's not just about what I desire. I also have to be vested in what my man wants as well. So
Okay.
and what I want is just as important on the flip side as what he wants. So just having that balance going in and being able to set those boundaries and know that, listen, I also have to give, be willing to give. And not every man, it's not just about money, finances. It has nothing to do with money, because if you study men and relationships, they want a good woman, and she can work at Wendy's, they don't care. But if she comes with a couple million, that's a bonus, you know.
Yeah. Yes, so it's true.
Right. I like that. You speaking my language.
Yes, girl.
I like that. When you manifest something, it's about thinking about what you really want, and your steps are ordered in that direction.
Absolutely.
So how was it your journey of writing a book? Did you like writing the book? Did you like it?
Well, it's not my first book. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw you had another book prior in about 2019, just only a couple years ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. I give birth to books as much as I give birth to babies. I mean, I'm done with children for now, and now I retired my womb, and now I'm just spitting out books. But I love informational tools that that I can pass on to someone, that can help them with their life. So I think that's also very, very important. So yeah, but the experience with me writing the book was it was absolutely amazing. It was very enlightening. I literally sat down and I thought about the mistakes I made in my previous marriage, and I thought about what happened, and I thought about also how the heck did I get here. So and how not to do that again. Okay?
Right. Yes, that's right.
I mean, shoot, like I tell people all the time, if you wanna get rich, the fastest way is to talk to a failure, like someone that was born into money and lost everything. Yes. Seriously, I mean, that's the quickest way, because you're gonna learn immediately what not to do.
Yes.
So I took some of the principles from that philosophy, along with the principles of the law of attraction, and also praying and being in alignment with what it is you're praying about. And I put it all together in my cute little short little book. So it's amazing, but it's power packed.
So what do you like about doing reality TV? Would you do it again? I know you're on a couple.
Oh yeah, I mean it's fun. I mean, for me, it's more than it's fun. Help solidify my brand in different areas, and yeah.
Would you do your own show?
Yeah, absolutely.
You would?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Would give you your own show? Would you do your own show?
Yeah, we're actually working on that now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Super excited. We're actually going to be releasing our podcast that's promoting the show in, I think, a couple of months. So we're excited about what that is. Seems to have some really good brand endorsements on the table as well. So I'm really excited about, the upward trajectory of my life.
Awesome. Now, I know you said you were a mom too. So you have when I did my research, is it 5 children? Or 4?
I've given birth to 5 beautiful, amazing children, but I do have other children that I care for. So I don't want to, every time I'm on a public platform, I do want to include my other children. So I have a stepdaughter from my previous marriage that I still love very, very dearly. And I have an adopted son that I still love very, very dearly.
I'm an adopted mother. I have adopted too.
So you understand. Yeah,
yes,
all my children are the same, and I love them equally.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. My adopted kids was 5 and 3, and now they're 7 and 8. And so they're boy and girl. So I understand it. I definitely understand being an adopted mom. It's a wonderful thing.
Oh, absolutely.
So, congratulations.
Awesome. I just want people to know, like, all
I'll take some
doing,
more.
And you still a great mom and doing all these other great things. So it's like when people watch and they're like, oh, I have all, my kids and things going on. It's like, you can find time, girl, because look at Miss Belinda. She over here doing everything.
Yes. 5 kids. That's how, that's yes. So we know you're busy. We know you don't want to take up too much of your time, but we appreciate you coming out and coming up there and telling us about your book, your mentorship, and if y'all want to find her, check her on Instagram. And my eye is really bad, so
yeah, and you were on 2 episodes currently, right, that have already aired of Love and Marriage Huntsville, right?
I believe it was the third one as well. The first one when Martell had
The wine tasting.
in Atlanta.
no, we had the book release. My
Oh, the
daughters.
book release. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
right. We were there as well. My daughters had they had a booth at the book release. So
Oh,
a
okay.
lot of the footage wasn't shown, but they
Yeah.
were definitely they're seen there. Of course, I am as well, but
Right.
the focus was definitely the fact that his children were not there, which was the saddest part of the whole ordeal.
Yeah, that was.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was the sad part.
So do we get to see you again when it airs again in September?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe because when they do the editing, I don't know. I did. I was there with Destiny for her. What was it? Her relaunch. Yeah.
Okay. Of her shop.
Yeah.
Her store.
Yeah, that was when the big debacle.
Yes, that's coming back in September. They could show that at the time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we got to keep an eye out for Miss Sanders.
Yes.
Podcast and all the stuff you have going on. You sound like a very well informed young lady. So I'm just like, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Okay. Podcast to your show.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what your show gonna be about. That's gonna be
yeah. It's really super exciting, and just a little bit about my next event. We are talking about femininity and finances. So I'm gonna be focusing on the art of femininity. So often us as ladies, unfortunately, we want to, it's being feminine means so much more than just being born a woman.
True. I agree with
that. Art to true femininity. So at the Feminine You conference that's happening at the end of the month, we will be focusing on true femininity, how it's something that becomes a part of the essence of you once you're truly healed from the inside out. So we're going to be talking a lot about that. So that's going to be super exciting because there's not a lot of platforms that allow us just to focus on femininity, feminine energy, and the impact our feminine energy has on the opposite sex.
So where's your conference going to be at? The
conference will be here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
And the host is Mrs. Ma'at Petrova. She is the founder and CEO of FemU or Fem Magic.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
She's been in the blogs a couple of times. You probably know her with rumors and stuff. So, but anyway, yeah.
We thank you for coming over here and answering some of our questions for us and answer. We know you're a busy woman, so we appreciate it.
No, yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving us with your time, and we're gonna keep a lookout for you, girl.
Yes.
All right. Well,
and manifest great things for you. Send it your way.
Thank
you. Have a great conference.
Thank you. All right. Take care, ladies.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So we want to thank Belinda for coming over here and answering our questions. We appreciate her. And I know she had time, but she's a busy woman. She got kids, she got a family, she got things to do, okay? Like you do too, okay?
You just did the thing with your other partner with the team about submission, being submissive and all that. Linda got the thing going on about femininity. I'm like, I feel it in the air. Like women might be coming around in my direction around here. Y'all come
on. What I learned about submission, okay, if we gonna submit, we have to trust that man, okay? He got to be trustworthy. We got to trust him, okay? If we don't trust him, we're not gonna submit to him.
There you go.
Okay, so we gotta trust him. back to our reality shows that we watch, that we love, and that we kick it with, and my mind is blank. Okay, so our first one,
No worries.
The first one we talk about is shoot. Don't forget to join our Facebook. Don't forget to join our Facebook. Don't forget to join our Instagram. We have conversations over there on Facebook. If y'all want to leave us a question, a comment, share, and subscribe, please, because this is our new show, and we want everybody to come and join us and see how everybody is doing. And okay, Marriage and
I want to say hey to some of the people watching. Hey, Candidly. Hey, Robin. Chef.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all coming by and checking us out.
Yes. Okay, so our Marriageville and Huntsville is coming back September the 10th.
Andrea's team member. I'm sorry to interrupt you, girl. That's Andrea's team member. Thank you so much, Chef. That's her team member that she had the submission conversation, the submission date with. They was go check it out on his channel.
Yes, go over there and check out Chef. We had a good time last night. It was really good.
They had their own individual teams. They had guests on. It was
yes. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. And shout out to my Battle of Sexes people, because they came through last night from me. Okay, they really did. So thank everybody for coming on through. So Marriageville and Huntsville is coming back on September the 13th. So we want to 13th or the 10th. Okay, it could be the 10th. My eye is a little bad, so I'm over here reading crooked over here, okay?
I know.
Okay, so it's actually 10th. Okay, so do you want to talk about Atlanta Housewives?
Atlanta. Oh my goodness.
So do you want to talk about how
Candy is worldwide?
She worldwide, but she is a sugar mama. Okay, she need to stop lying. She need to stop lying about she ain't nobody's sugar mama. Word on the street is she is a sugar mama. And baby, if you want to be somebody's sugar mama, Candy, ain't nobody mad with you. You got enough money to take your time. You got enough money to take care of Todd, the kids, and everybody else and their mama too. Okay, so ain't nobody mad with you, but. Don't be. That's not how the problem is. She was like, I ain't never been nobody's sugar mama. You lying, because you're lying. You're lying. Or on the street is you been everybody's sugar mama. Okay.
Well, maybe she don't.
Huh?
She make Todd work though.
Oh yeah, Todd do work. I'm not saying he don't work. But girl, you know you been somebody's sugar mama. Then stop lying. It's okay. Ain't mad with you, but it's the truth. You been me and sugar mama.
Huh? I said, is she a reformed sugar mama?
Yeah, she's a reformed sugar mama, but that's stop lying, because Mardo didn't lie when word is. It is big talking in Atlanta that she can't take care of men. Okay, ain't nobody. I don't heard on plenty of people saying that. It's just not Marlo. So ain't nobody lying on you. Ain't nobody lying on you.
Now, what Todd said was new to me, though. What Todd
he said
was
that
new to me, talking about that Marlo bought her way onto the show.
I think he only said that because he was mad because she said he was
right. Because I was like, at that time you was working on the show, Pim.
Yeah, you was the, but you ain't supposed to have a relationship with her because they call it conflict of interest.
Right. You had to quit Bravo.
Yes,
working for them. Okay.
Yes. So
you was
don't be acting like you want a sugar mama. You Candy, you are. But she was like, I'm worldwide. Okay, girl, everybody know who you are.
Candy got t-shirts and everything already.
Okay, we ain't mad with you, but Candy, this is why I don't like Candy. This is why I don't like Candy, because she always like acting like she don't know what the hell we talking about. She know her baby. She cheated on her baby daddy. The baby daddy that she had blocked. Okay, Riley's daddy. Yes. That was a married man, and don't lie because you know he was. So I'm like, she act like shit didn't happen. We all like, wait, where was you at, Candy? You was messing with a married man, okay, and you had a baby with him. It's all good, baby. We ain't mad with you. Okay? Nobody mad with you. but you are a sugar mama and you have to care men, and we're not mad with you. Just tell the truth. Marlo didn't lie on you. You could have said, look, I've been a sugar mama girl, but I got me a man right here. He works. We working together. We got businesses, blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to tell you what I don't understand. I didn't understand why they had that argument at what's her why do I always forget how to pronounce her name?
Sandra Richard Ross.
Right. Miss Ross. Yeah. I don't never want to mess up her name, but I hate that they had that while she was there on her vacation, because she's there on business.
Yeah.
Right. For iFit, and they're there on iFit's dime. Yes. And so I didn't like that they did that. And I don't like how they keep coming for Marlo about the boys.
Yeah, I don't either. This is the thing, Marlo ain't got no kids. And so do you think, man, if I was in Marlo, that's Andrea. If I ain't got no kids, I'm used to finding things, ain't no kids at my house, messing my house up, tearing my house up, and plus I don't be having to get nobody up to cook, clean, and take care of, I'm gonna be feeling the same way. Get out.
Right. And then all of a sudden you have these kids and you giving them Gucci, Prada, you giving them the best things in life.
I just don't think that Marlo needs some parenting skills. She needs a parenting skill. She need to go ask one of her partners who got raised some kids. Don't get them Gucci. Buy them some Walmart right now. Right. They don't understand all that right now. If you give them too much, so she's trying to. I think she's trying to
overcompensate
because the mama not there, and she feels bad for them. So I understand what she's doing. I just think I like when the therapist told her you got to get them structure. When you say no TV. And you go in there and watch. You go in there and see they made the bed up, that kind of stuff. Right. But she don't understand parenting because she ain't got no kids.
Right. But she did a good job with her sister, though. I was so glad to see her sister because we heard about the sister. Yes. Remember, in seasons prior, we knew.
I gathered when she got her sister. I personally feel like the sister was already a teenager, so she probably already know what to do for herself. And Marlo was just being the supervisor over her.
But they teenagers too.
Yeah, but them boys is like little what I'm gonna call them.
Well, they never hit foster care. They never hit foster care though, I don't think. Her sister was actually in foster care. And so I think maybe she was a little bit more grateful for the sacrifice that Marlo was making for rescuing her out of that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but she had a lot of good advice from Marlo as well. But I don't like how they coming at her. They coming at her too hard.
I don't like it either. And I can't stand Kenyon. I can't stand Kenyon. I can't stand Candy. I don't really care for Sandra.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother.
I don't really care for Sandra. She get on my nerves too. I like Marlo. I like Sheree on this time. This time around, I like Sheree. Even though I think
do too. I think
even though I said her situation with Tyrone, it's always telling it what it is, because I still believe that somebody is lying. I don't know who, but I think it's a little lie on Tyrone lie, it's a little lie on Sheree's
and it's a little lie on
and Bravo lying too. So I don't
think so too.
So I just said, I just feel like I do like her. I don't like Kenya. I didn't like when she hung the phone up on Sandra. Now, hang the phone up on Andrea Lynch. You coming on my vacation? You ain't going. You ain't going.
You are +1.
You ain't going. That's me. But Sandra is good because I wouldn't care what Bravo said. She can't come with us, okay? But Sandra was nice enough to let her still come, and I understood what she was saying. Like, you could bring a friend. I don't like. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like couples trips because say you a friend who don't got a man, and I think I like the way Sandra did it. I don't like some people I experienced that shit. But
they
when
just brought a partner, they just brought a girlfriend.
You can bring a girlfriend, you can bring somebody you are dating. I like when she said that. But like normally when they have couples trips, they want you to bring a man.
Right.
So I did like when she said you can bring your friend, you can bring your hold on 1 minute.
No, I do like that she said you could bring a friend. And I think that that's what she meant when she said it was a couples trip, that she wanted everybody coupled up to have some support while they were out of the country. Like, it's like, so nobody is there alone, because she knew she was going to bring her husband. So she opened it up for everybody, not just to only bring their husbands or their boyfriends, but she also opened it up to say it's a couples trip. So bring a friend. If you don't have a guy friend or somebody of the opposite sex that you want to bring, then just bring a friend. And so I thought that was dope, because a lot of times people don't like to go on couples trips if they're a single.
Yes. And
you feel like the odd man out. And then you don't want to be asking her, because it's a business trip. You don't want to be like, oh, well, can I bring my friend? Mm-hmm. So to me, it was like sometimes the wording is just off. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like she said it was a couples trip, but she didn't mean like couples, like everybody had to bring a man.
And that's why she didn't understand. That's why Kenya should never hung a phone up on her.
It's like, get some clarification. Right. Get some clarification and understand.
And nobody can't help you going through a divorce. And what are you supposed to do? Stop because you're going through a divorce? You ain't my friend anyway. You ain't my friend, so I really don't care you going through a divorce.
What you think about the dude? Did you see how the guy, what was his name, John or something, that she invited to dinner, and he got up and left?
Yeah, because he was like, I'm not gonna be a part of this, and then my friends see this. Right. I'm deuces bye.
This is crazy.
No, I'm not gonna be by.
But what would you do if we met somebody out of town and he got up and left because we was arguing at the table?
We wouldn't do that. We would know how to behave ourselves.
We would not do that.
Yeah, we would
say back to the room. Girl, I'll meet you in your room.
Okay, it's on. Okay, my friend out here, you got me behave yourself. But you know what? I think Kenya should listen to Sandra, and she would have heard, but she didn't listen. And the thing with Marlo, when I see her talking to her therapist and how he was giving her constructive how to help the boys, and her sister, I think she's going through a difficult time because her sister's in jail and don't want to get help. And so when you have family members who got mental health issues, it is hard when they don't want to get help. And it's hard when you see them going through something and you can't do nothing about it. So that is so difficult for Marlo. I think she's like, man, how many times we gonna go through this? How many times am I might rescue my sister? And so when you have somebody who's going through a mental health thing, is very hard. It's very difficult.
Hold on a minute. And I don't think the other women are being sensitive to that. I think that she was just open with them about kicking the boys out. When you talk to your friends, you know, I know I do. I talk real frank. You know what I mean? If I'm mad about something, I might say something that is like, I'm not going to actually do that, or that's not actually what I said or what I did, but it was more how I felt. And I felt like when Marlo just told everybody, like, girl, I kicked the boys out. I don't think she actually was like, you know, like I think everybody envisioned like it's 8:00 at night and she was just like, get out and put them outside. And I'm like, really? Like, you really think she did that? No.
As a mom, I was like, when you come pick up these kids, I'm ready to get out of my house. I mean, I had to do my ex. Ain't nothing new. I'm like,
right. That's nothing new.
To pick them up. It's like, she's like, I'm tired. I can't do it. I'm at a breaking point. And then when you taking care of somebody 24 hours, feeding, they disrespectful to you, and you're not used to this, what was y'all expecting she was going to do? And it can't need to be quiet, because quiet as it kept, her ass was on the road, and who had Riley? Mama Joy? Be quiet. Girl, you ain't had your baby like that.
You talking about other people's kids you raised. Kids. You mean your money raised them. That's what you.
And at the same time,
that's why Riley told you
Broadway. When you on Broadway, when you doing things, who had them kids? Todd or your mama or your nanny had them kids? Don't be acting like you mama of the year.
Yeah, let's us remember that's why her own daughter told her she didn't need to have no more kids.
Thank you. And remember what they said about that insurance policy? He said, if you gone, my I don't believe you're gonna make the right decision. I was cracking. I go say you gotta get a job. She was like, my mom would make that decision. Yeah, Top, like, get a job. You know?
Riley, like, keep me in the things that I'm accustomed to.
But I did. Okay, so in a sense, if I had money and I had a new husband and I pass away, would I want my new husband to make the decisions about my kids and my money if they've been accustomed to living basically the best life? And then my new husband feels a different way because how Candy raised Riley and how Todd raised, what's her daughter's name? Kayla.
Yep.
How he raised Kayla. Kayla got to get a job. Kayla don't have no fancy apartment. Kayla don't have this and Kayla don't have that. And it shows. And I'm not saying it's okay to take care of your daughter, but damn it, Riley is too damn spoiled. That heifer ain't never had a damn job in her life. You can't do what? You can't go to McDonald's. You act like you in New York with a fancy apartment. Who can afford an apartment like that with somebody just going to college?
You know what I always felt about Riley? You know she's spoiled because she don't even. If I feel like Riley don't even sweat, like she talks slow, like she don't have no problem. She's like,
it's like, do you know what a budget is? Do you know what that is? Do you know how much food costs? I'm like looking like, huh?
No.
I'm like, so if anything happened to Candy, she better have it right down because Tiger was like, you gotta get a JLP. You might
feel the same way. Kayla know that her dad is real strict when it comes to money and finances and kind of really proving yourself and proving that you can make it on your own. I mean, I actually agree with him in some sense that the girls, should be given a certain amount every couple years. Only too, because in addition to that, you don't want them to get taken advantage of by somebody that's only dating them.
Riley will get taken advantage of. Kayla won't, because at the end of the day, her daddy made sure that she had a JLP. Her daddy made sure she had to pay for stuff. I don't even know Riley know how to do a budget. That's the problem.
No, yeah.
See, Candy is. If Candy's gonna do right by Riley, she should have made sure she had a budget. She should have made sure this is time in the apartment. And I would have made her. I don't care if she had a part-time job. You can go to school and work too. Where you at? You young, you know, kids. You get the whole life to have this nice apartment. You can get a job.
You remember when Riley went away to college? She asked, "Was she gonna have a tipping budget?"
Yeah, that too. That's when she's dashing. She ain't cooking nothing. What she owns pocket pants for? I was asking this. What she owns pocket pants for? She ain't cooking nothing. She door dashing everything in.
Oh my goodness! All right, so y'all tune in to Real Housewives of Atlanta because it's hot over there.
Yes,
it's hot. We in the middle of the season, and it's hot over there. They in Jamaica right now.
And now we're gonna turn into Married to Medicine because that's my.
Well, real quick, I know you don't always watch, but I did want to mention Real Housewives of Beverly Hills since we're talking about the Real Housewives.
Okay.
So Will Smith's ex-wife Sheree is now a friend of the show on Beverly Hills Housewives. She's a friend of Garcelle.
I've seen one episode with Garcelle. I did see one episode.
Yes. Now, she been cool on there. She been cool with everybody. Mm-hmm. Haven't been no real friction, and she's been honest, which I do appreciate too. Like for better or for worse in certain situations where the women already have issues going on. Like for instance, my namesake Erica Jane over there acting up, drinking. And she on antidepressants right now because she getting that big divorce from Tom Girardi, who was the lawyer from the movie Aaron Brockovich or whatever, and she had all that money. Now they getting divorced.
Why she depressed? Because she owe people some money. That's keeping 100. So that's why she depressed. Everybody act like she don't know why she's depressed.
They seized everything. All the house that she lived in, all the stuff, most of the stuff that she had, jewelry, clothes she had to sell. So she not down and out, right? Because she had her own businesses and her own, name and stuff before, because she's a music artist, right? Yeah. But I mean, it's like Garcelle kind of called out the fact that she was drinking and she had already told them that she was taking antidepressants. Okay. And this season, all of a sudden now, it's like she's not paying anybody any attention. She drinks at every event, and she's been pissy drunk at least 3 events now. And then she gets to Garcelle's birthday and starts coming on to her older son.
Ooh.
who's married with 4 kids. Erica Girardi actually told him, have your baby mama, mind you, that ain't his baby mama, that's his wife. Tell your baby mama to slip into my DMs. Maybe we could get together for a threesome. You highly inappropriate, ma'am. You highly inappropriate. If that would have been Drea, if that would have been one of our sons and one of our friends, our birthday party,
she would be kicked out the party. I would have been kicked
out my own party. I would have been kicked out my own party.
Like, that's what you don't do, my son. Check this out. You look.
I mean, all in front of everybody.
That's embarrassing. No.
And then that she kept coming on to him, like he's like not like kind of being like trying not to be rude, you know, because it was apparent to everybody that she was drunk, right? And so he was trying to still laugh it off and not be rude and stuff.
At that point, I would have had security escort her out the party. I'm sorry. That's what I would have done. I don't care how much these cameras around here. It's inappropriate. You already acting like you hot to try. You already act like you own something. You own. Bye. It's time to send her to bed.
But I ain't done, girl. She took it to the next level. So that's her older son, grown, you know, all that. Grown. But she got the twin boys that's only 14, right?
Yeah.
When they got ready to leave the venue, Garcelle and everybody else was already outside, and he came back in with one of the other ladies to come get some flowers that his mom had left inside, and they were on the table right in front of Erica. And Erica, when he was reaching over to get the flowers, she asked him, "What the F are you doing in here? Get the F out of here." He was like, "I'm just coming
at his own mama party."
Yes. All the ladies was like, "Oh my God. And so Erica kind of like said to Dorit, like, "Oh, you know, like he's heard it before. He's 16. Erica was like, "No, Dorit was like, "No, he's 14.
What did Garcelle do?
She came. So when he went outside, he told his mama, and she was like, are you uncomfortable? And he was like, yeah, a little, because she just told me to like get the F out. Right. And so Garcelle came, she showed more class than I probably would have right then. And probably because she was on camera. But she came and walked back in and said, hey, she said, you don't talk like that to my son. Right. And they brushed it off.
I would be using every cuss word I could find to cuss her out.
Girl.
Okay, my son talking to my son like that.
Excuse for her behavior at that party. And I don't think that it's clear to her that you crossed the line. You was at my party at a venue I paid for.
Huh? Who made excuses for her behavior? The women did? The other housewives?
No, she is. The other women are also agreeing that she was out of line. And they keep trying to tell her, we were there. We heard you. We saw what happened. You were out of line.
And she's
still trying to make excuses.
Huh? No, she haven't apologized to Garcia. No, I'm good. You can't come to nowhere. You can't come to no events around me, especially when my kids are around here, because
you got
it's
not stopping.
You have potential to be disrespectful, and when it comes to my kids, that's where I draw the line at. Okay, you better be glad I didn't throw your ass out my damn party with my own bare hands. I'm just being honest. To tell the truth.
Being honest.
Shoot, I might just talking to my kid like that. No, say something to me. I can handle that. But my kid is only 14. I'm the only one can say something like that to him, not nobody else. And Absolutely. So no, that's very highly disrespectful. What did I expect when her husband was stealing from people, okay? And she about to lose all her money. I'm just being honest. I don't feel sorry for her ass. Shit. Just be honest and tell the truth.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna leave Erica alone. We're gonna let her live to see another day now. Now, what are we talking about Married to Medicine?
Yes. Okay. So Married to Medicine. Okay. Married to Medicine. And I love Married to Medicine, but Eugene. Okay.
he in his feelings.
Eugene's in his feelings, and Eugene is coming out this season. Eugene is a breakout star on Married to Medicine this season, because Eugene is about like, what you say?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Eugene is like, I done, player. He
Yeah.
like,
You cuss at me again. You mean
one more again. One more again. I was like, Eugene.
But I felt like they was a little disrespectful when it came to Eugene and Toya because they moved out their house and they show up in a moving truck. Now, you know,
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was at a party and my friends claim they my cool friends and they show up in a moving truck and talking about we come to move you, now that's that bullshit. And I was straight tell them that's that bullshit. And matter of fact is get out the party because y'all I'm about to fight tonight.
Well, to me, the angst of it, right, is that right now her and Toya are not that cool.
Well, it seems like she falls out with everybody she bring on the show. Remember Contessa she brought on the show? Remember the other lady she brought on the show? She falls out with everybody. So obviously it might not be them. It could be Toya.
It could be Toya. But I understand why Eugene was a little bit more upset than maybe he normally would have, because right now they haven't been. It's not like you was just at dinner at our house last week. Mm-hmm. Because your wife and my wife haven't really been cool lately. Yes. So it's not like, you know, like as if things have been going smoothly and then you show up to the party in this costume and we can kiki about it together.
But right? Okay, so don't you think, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, what I see between Neela and Toya is a little competition about it had something to do with the competition. Absolutely. So to me, were they real friends?
Me, Toya, you said this before about Toya. To me, sometimes Toya just personifies the fact that she got too much time on her hands.
Yeah, I did that. I haven't got too much time on her hands.
And I defended her when you
yes, you did.
But you know, I'm starting to feel like that because when Contessa came on the show, I felt like the reason why she started stuff with Contessa is because she was kind of like hazing her, right? It was Contessa's first season. She was the newbie on the show. And you felt like when you was new, you got hazed and the women came after you. So even though Contessa came on as somebody who was your friend, yes, you still kind of came for her like in a hazing kind of way. It's like you got too much time on your hands.
So like, I've been saying Toya has too much time on her. She didn't get a job. Yeah, she ain't doing nothing.
Right, okay? Like everybody else has.
She didn't be working and help Eugene, so he won't have to be so damn mean and unhealthy and unhappy sometimes. Right. I think he's unhappy with her sometimes.
Right. Write a book, do something.
I feel like Eugene is a loyal protector, a provider, and you can and Eugene's like, look, I got my kids. I love my wife, but honey, she gets on my nerves. But I got these kids, and these are black boys, and I believe Eugene's the kind of man will stick around, even though he unhappy with Toya because he got those sons. And he wants his sons to be good men in a 2-parent home. And that's the vibe Eugene give me. And I think that's
so.
Yes, I feel like Eugene gave me that vibe of he was sticking out with Toya because he got them sons. If they had a daughter, it might be different. But he was sticking out because they got them sons, and he wants to be a good father. He wants to be raise his kids in a 2-parent home, and you know that kind of It seemed like it's something about Eugene's story that I don't know all the pieces to, but something tells me that he was raised by a single mom. He's gonna stick around in that marriage with Toya, even though he's not really all the way happy because of them sons. Right. And I still think Toya need to go see a therapist because when she lost that child, and it was a girl. I still think she ain't recovered from that, and she's not talking about that.
That's a good catch.
So I still think that she need to go sit on somebody's couch because you know she got too much time on her hands. I think she got too much time on her hands because she ain't dealt with that pregnancy of losing that baby because she wanted that.
Yeah, she did.
So I think, but Eugene gives me the vibes that he's gonna be he's a good man, a good provider, but he will stick around because of them sons.
Well, in the episode where he said, I feel like I'm sinking, I feel like it's moments like that as a wife or a girlfriend or a significant other, that it's kind of like ding, 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 the light bulb should be going off. right? That there's some things you need to pay attention to, and there's some adjustments that need to take place in the household. When a man is telling you that he feel like he's sinking, or he feel like he in quicksand, or he feel like he just can't get ahead, it's like maybe it's time for you to change some things up, and maybe it's time for you to carry part of the load a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you can go to work at the ER, and let me tell you, working in the emergency room, I'm not saying that being other being having other fields of in medicine are less stressful, but working in the ER is stressful because it's like this, and every case, excuse me, every case is different. You never know what's about to come through the door, and in addition to that, he's worked in the ER during COVID.
Yes, and he said that, and they showed videos that he was crying in his car, and he said, "I lost another patient." You know what? Toya should have told her husband, maybe you need to go sit on somebody's couch.
Yeah,
and that could relieve some of that pressure. Because when you could, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it 100. I went to a therapist too. You can tell your therapist anything you want to tell her ass, and you could brush all that shit off her shoulder for the whole week. And when you see her again, you're gonna feel good. So he needs that outlet. What he can't tell Toya what he's seen because he don't want to scare her in the ER, he can go tell a therapist to help him. Because Toya should recognize when he was sitting down having a conversation with her ass. She act like she dingy sometimes. She ain't paying attention to the side. She do. I was like, what is wrong with you? You don't hear your husband saying, we was suppressed and going to work doing COVID. You don't hear her. You don't hear him say that. She didn't say one word about going to see a therapist. Eugene, want to see a therapist? Eugene, how can I help you? Eugene, what can I do to make you better? She like she dingy. She must be dingy in real life. I'm sorry. She dingy in real life. She is. She dingy.
Now, you think Dr. Heavenly is doing her justice with her apology tour? Would you ever do an apology tour, Andrea?
Hell no. You asked the wrong sister, okay?
No, it depends on apology tours.
Now, don't ambush my ass, because I'm like, ambush me, because that's a hell to the damn no. Ambush me and I'm mad, okay? It's on now, okay? But I don't feel like Dr. Heavenly owes Contessa an apology. I feel like Dr. Heavenly should have been a friend and not bring her on her YouTube channel when she knows that everybody and their mama is watching YouTube.
Right.
I would have never done that. I would have never done that as my friend. You're my friend. Right. I would never brought you on YouTube and tell your business, because I know how people are cruel, misjudgmental, and then all in your business. So personally, I would have never told. I would have never.
But technically, they already on a reality TV show. Like, yes, it was already on a reality TV show. It's already out there. And the only thing that I didn't like about the situation with Contessa was you said worse things about him just in the outtakes of last season.
But we had that motto is, I can say something about my husband, but I wish you would. We got that motto. I can say something about my husband, but I wish you say something about my husband. It's gonna be on. So that's what Contessa is using, telling Dr. Anthony, it's okay for me to talk about my husband, but she can't.
Right. I feel like that's where the line was crossed.
Yeah.
I feel like she just felt like she was answering a viewer's question, because when she said that he was abusive emotionally, right? And verbally, it was a question that somebody had put in her live or whatever that she was doing, that asked her, do you think that Contessa's husband is abusive? And
the proper thing she should have said was, I'm not gonna comment because that's my friend. No comment. If you want to watch the show, you go right ahead, but I'm not gonna say anything about my friend's husband.
Right. And you can make your own assessment on that. But I wish them the best and yada yada. No, I totally agree. I agree.
Because and this the thing, Contessa, I blame you too. If you're gonna say Dr. Heavenly is Dr. Heavenly's fault, I blame you too. They're both at fault. You know why? Because Contessa dumb ass decided to come on Dr. Heavenly's show too. So your dumb ass should tell her no. I'm not coming on your show.
Here's a little secret to everybody that's watching, right? What Contessa should, like you said, what Contessa should never have done was gone on her show, right?
Yes.
And as a friend, you never know when people are going to get like their situation straightened out. And what will go away and what will be forgiven is they will forgive each other, but the person they will start to gear their anger towards is you. So the real reason why you keep your comments to yourself and you just allow your friend to vent to you, but you don't vent or really, like you just say, really, girl, and yeah, girl, and I totally understand, girl, but you don't say, like you said, you don't say nothing about the person's spouse or significant other, is because when they're okay, after
you gonna be still mad at the person.
They're still gonna have anger, but instead of aiming it at each other, they're both gonna now aim it at you.
Because I believe Scott's over there having pillow talk with her now. Scott's
absolutely.
Over there, friend over there talking about me. Dr. Heavenly know how to keep her business. Dr. Heavenly doing this. Scott, you should have kept your marriage and your womanizing, because women was in his DM. They showed the preview. Women was in his DM hollering at him. Scott ain't all innocent either. He ain't innocent, and Contessa ain't innocent. Period.
But deflection is part of, you know, the process. When you're trying to forgive someone, a lot of times it's easier than continuing to try to get answers from that person to deflect your anger onto somebody else. And Heavenly just made herself an easy target by having her own quote unquote comments about Scott.
Okay. So Heavenly should apologize to Contessa about making comments on her YouTube channel, but that's all I'm gonna apologize for. I mean, you should have kept your marriage, your business to yourself, and I wouldn't have to know it, and I wouldn't get to comment on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for bringing you on my YouTube channel. And I think you're mad. You using Dr. Heavenly as a storyline. That's number one. Number two, Dr. Heavenly YouTube channel is the bomb because I watch it all the time too. So what? Okay, she's good. Y'all are a little jealous of Dr. Heavenly, I believe.
And her and Dr. Damon, period.
Yeah, they got a bad house. They live out there, you know. She got business.
They got acres and acres and acres of land.
Yeah. So I think they mad at Dr. Heavenly because she chose even to open the beauty supply place. We need a black beauty supply place that black owned. I get tired of going to the Asian beauty supply place. They own the black beauty supply places.
Right.
So Dr. Heavenly owns one. What's the problem with that? And y'all should be celebrating. Black women should be celebrating that she owns the black beauty supply place.
Yep. Not hating on each other.
Not hating on it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So what was our next show then? I forgot.
So I've been watching Married at First Sight.
Okay.
I always watch Married at First Sight, right?
Okay.
I've watched it since the first season.
Mm-hmm.
So the couples on there this season, girl, everybody seemed like they just getting along so well. And it's almost scary because you like, it's like the
how many episodes we in already? Right? How many episodes we in already?
Why? Now this is
5 episodes.
Huh?
We in 5 episodes?
5 episodes what?
Married to First Sight. How many episodes?
Married to Medicine? I mean of
yeah.
I think it's like 5 episodes in. They're still on the honeymoon. Next episode, they coming home from the honeymoon.
Okay.
We just watched their last day of the honeymoon. So they still like, you know, a lot. I mean, some couples already be into it. Some couples already like don't like. So it's Mitch and Kristen, right?
Okay.
You know it. You know what? On the real Husbands of Hollywood, you know what a Mitch is.
No, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, if you put a B instead of the M.
Okay, I got it. I understand.
So a Mitch is
I got it.
Version of that, right?
Okay, I got it.
He's really acting. Mitch is acting like a Mitch right now.
Okay.
That's what me and my husband say. Mitch is acting like a Mitch. Because let me tell you what he did. He all an environmentalist. He like, I care about the planet. I care about the earth. Don't drink out of plastic water bottles. You know, save the whales and all of this type of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then and then he was like, at the wedding, he was like, I couldn't wait till she took off her wedding dress and the makeup and the fake lashes and everything, because I just really like, you know, stuff in its rawest form, right? So she was like, cool, like, you know, like I love it too.
Okay.
Why did get on the honeymoon and this food and told her, then set her down for a romantic dinner and told her, I'm not really attracted to you.
Then why are you married to me then?
Well, it was Married at First Sight.
Well,
So he couldn't run away.
that's that boo. I wish a man would. I'm sorry.
But I ain't done yet, though.
Okay.
This is what he did. So you know how when we talk about stuff, I believe that attraction is more than just physical, right?
Yes.
Like at the end of the day, when you see somebody on the street, I don't care what you say, everybody have looked at a couple and been like, why he with her or why she with him?
That's true.
Right? Because at the end of the day, you're really attracted to the entirety of a person.
True.
And you just met this woman and you're judging your attraction based on just what you see, right?
Okay.
Now, I personally think Mitch is a little messed up because her mama came walking down the aisle before she did to come take her seat. And her mama had on a tight, hot pink dress. And her mama looked like her sister. I think Mitch was attracted to her mama. I swear I do. But what happened was at the dinner, he said he wasn't really attracted to her and she handled it cool as a effing cucumber. It was so dope how Kristen handled it. Oh, look, there they go. There's Mitch. Oh, that's the black couple. Oh, they do it. He already said he loved her. You should watch this. You should watch this season. It's really, they are so romantic. And actually, let me finish with Mitch. So Mitch and Kristen, he told her he wasn't attracted to her. And he went ahead and said, and was like, but you know, like, I don't know. And she handled it really well, like a class act. And she said, okay, that's fine. I mean, we really haven't gotten to know each other and this and that, but I appreciate your honesty and yada, yada. He thought she was going to freak out and she didn't. They still hung out after that night. They went to the pool. They took a couple shots of tequila together. Do you know, she said the next day this man got to the room and pounced on her. You just told me you wasn't even attracted to me.
So look, a little alcohol
to jump my bones.
Alcohol got make you attracted to me? I'm just asking the question.
Right.
No,
I believe what he was attracted to was, like I said, how she handled it was like such a class act, right? He thought he was going to shake her and he did not. And so I think that what happened was he became attracted to her as a person because of how she handled that situation. But it was still messed up. Like, men out there, you don't say nothing like that to a woman's face.
That's that bullshit. You
don't say that.
You about to go. You about to leave out of my face and you pack your shit and goodbye. Because if you say that to me, why are you here? Bye.
Right.
Why are you here? I mean, you wasting my time.
Right. Now, Lindy.
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, I mean, but attraction grows, though.
Man who say that to me, I might just say, "What the fuck is you doing here, then?" Because what are you doing here with me?
But don't you
think attracted to me? You're not attracted to me.
But don't you?
I don't know. I don't know. It's
you don't think attraction grows, though?
No, that's that bullshit. No, because I'm feeling you, and I'm feeling you. How I'm married to you. I'm married. You married to that person. So obviously, I got to be attracted to you because I'm married to you. And then you telling me the first night married
on the show. Remember, the show is Married at First Sight. They've never seen each other before.
Well, did they fix her hair right or something? I don't know.
No, she was beautiful at the wedding. And I think she's a beautiful person, right? But she's just a normal looking, like she ain't like,
sometimes you need to keep
we all normal without hair, makeup, all normal. Most of us, 99.9% of us are just normal people, men and women, right? And so I just feel like
tell somebody on the day after they get married that I'm not attracted to you. I don't know about that.
True. He was being
that's something
in a Mitch. Now it's another couple, Lindy and Miguel. Now little Lindy come from a I don't want to say cult, but like she come from a super duper religious background,
Okay.
I forget exactly what they were. I want to say Protestant or something.
Okay.
And she, you know, sex was, you weren't supposed to have sex before marriage and all that type of stuff. She had a fiance at one point when she was really young and in college. They moved in together, and she said she did have sex with him, but now she's not practicing in the religion or whatever, but she still has that upbringing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would think, like, people always wonder, are these people who just met gonna have sex on the honeymoon like they met like 4 days ago, right? Mm-hmm. But they sleeping in the same bed. Honey, Lindy and Miguel, the good girl, they got it going on. So I'm asking, as somebody who's one, do church girls be putting it down?
Yes, we do. I believe. If I could tell my mama today, she'd be like, "Don't tell me that."
Hey, I think Lindy at Married at First Sight is putting that church girl magic on Miguel.
Okay.
She putting it on him. So they have, and they told the rest of the couples that they have consummated their marriage.
Okay. And the rest of the couples.
Now, Alexis and Justin. Mm-hmm. Justin is like almost 7 feet tall.
Okay.
And Alexis is a thick, luscious, super beautiful, dark-skinned piece of little chocolate she is. She's played football, women's football before. Okay. She had mostly guy friends.
Okay.
And she intimidates a lot of men, right?
Okay.
And actually, they realized that they met each other that they saw each other's profiles on Tinder, and he tried to contact her, and she didn't respond based on his picture.
Wow. Based on his picture, she didn't like him.
She didn't like him based on his profile and his picture. But wow. They seem like they really gonna excuse me, they seem like they really gonna be in love. He's already told her that he loves her. And he comes on so genuine and so real. Like, even though it's only been a couple days, like, he be like, "Girl, I got you. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, I love you. I'ma always make sure you feel loved. I'ma always be here for you." Like, he be like, "You ain't got to worry about nothing." And she just seemed like, to me, it's like the way he is with her is what she's always been looking for, but never been able to find in what she was physically attracted to.
Okay.
And once again, it's another story about how sometimes physicality gets in the way of you really finding your person.
Okay, but I still think it's messed up to tell some woman that they ain't attracted to them. So that's
no. Court, we agree on that. Like, he should have never said it out loud. Because Alexis, I don't think, of course she knew this was the guy that I seen on Tinder, and I wasn't physically attracted to when I seen his picture.
Yeah, that's true.
Excuse me, but she didn't let that stop her from still getting to know him and being open to what he was bringing to the table.
Okay.
You know, so I think that they're really gonna do well together. I really do. And there's another Black couple, Stasia and Nate. They've been doing really well. Some of the people question Nate's sincerity, but Stasia, she a bad one. She got her own businesses. She refurbished her own houses in San Diego, and she rents them out. And she started with one house, fixed it up herself, and then started renting it out.
Okay.
So they both asked for somebody who was kind of like their counterpart, because they wanted to be like the other half of a power couple.
Okay.
So I really think they got what they were asking for on this season. I do.
So now we got love and hip hop is back. Okay.
Yeah,
hip hop is back. We got Miami and we got Atlanta. Okay. So, young Jock.
Jock is being Jock.
Yes, he is. And I don't know why, but I do feel sorry for his woman. What's her name? Kendra? Is her name Kendra?
Kendra.
I do feel sorry for Kendra, because Jock is cheating on Kendra. Jock ain't changed. Jock ain't gonna never change. That's just the way who he is.
My mind is blown, right? When Spice came with her friend Mita, right? And she said that they've been talking for like 13 years.
Yes.
And then they said it at a party that they were having for Spice. And what's the one girl name that had the hair place and stuff?
Rashida?
Not Rashida. Not Rashida. The thicker girl.
What's her name? With the glam shop?
Yes, the glam with the glam shop. She in the wedding, girl.
What's her name?
She a bridesmaid in the wedding, and now she know all of this stuff.
But she wasn't friends with Kendra.
Well, that's what Carly Red said.
Carly said, "I ain't gonna invite somebody to be a bridesmaid in your wedding."
Said, when you invite somebody to be a bridesmaid, don't you have to actually be friends?
Okay, y'all doing it for TV. I get it. I understand.
That's not anymore. I guess you don't have to be real friends no more.
I can't. But what you think about Shekinah and Erica Mena being friends?
I think I don't know if Shekinah's so real and so raw that I don't know if her and Erica will stay friends.
What's wrong with Carly Red wig? I'm sorry. What's wrong with her wig? It looks fucked up. I'm sorry. You know how somebody do your wig. You live in Atlanta, Georgia. You ain't got a capital of hair. You ain't got nobody do your hair. You ain't got nobody do your hair, girl.
So Carly, to me, been looking like every season for the last like 3 seasons, like worse and worse.
Yeah,
I know she's a little bit more seasoned, in age than some of the other cast members. And I feel like whatever work she keep getting done, she need to stop that.
Yeah. And I am happy.
On her face.
Yes. But I am happy that Rashida is showing us a storyline, because I'm sick of her and Kurt. It really is. But I'm happy they're giving us a storyline this season.
About her daddy.
We're gonna understand something about Rashida. Okay, good. It's about time. It's damn about time y'all give us a storyline. So I'm good with that. Okay.
Right.
So we're gonna turn to Love and Hip Hop Miami. That's back. Okay.
Tour. Yes, Trina's on Legends tour.
That's Ready to Love Miami. Okay. That
was Ready to Love Miami. Yeah, Ready to Love it's been pretty cool.
Okay. It's been pretty cool. So you got to tell me what happened on Ready to Love Miami, because I haven't been watching it yet.
So on Ready to Love Miami, I don't know. Everybody just really getting to know each other and kind of like taking their time with each other. One guy bowed out himself. Why? I don't know. I think he knew that he was gonna get kind of, I don't know. I think one of the girls, no, it was one of the guys had to leave. He had a personal, they said he had a family emergency or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get,
but it's been cool. It's only 2 episodes in, I believe. So they all just kind of still really getting to know each other and stuff.
So what do you think about what do you think about Love and Hip Hop Miami when I'm not going Naila? What's her name?
Oh, Amira La Negra.
Yes, she said she was pregnant with 3 kids and she only 3 babies. You think so the question is, but word on the street is, did she have a baby naturally, or did she get,
girl
station, that kind?
That is what I wanted to know.
Yes.
That's my question. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I'm like, did you really like get pregnant with triplets?
Yes.
Like on a humbug by this guy that's not even showing up for the baby shower. Look at her. She's so upset. And
she mad because he ain't there. She mad because he ain't there.
Right.
Because to me, he act like I ain't with this baby situation. That's what to me it says.
You think so? Because ain't that much work in the world. And I did not realize that.
And she said Miami is only an hour.
2 hours. She said it's only 2 hours away.
Yeah, so he don't want to play a daddy. He don't want to be a daddy. You got pregnant because you wanted to have these babies. I don't know this your new storyline, baby, but I don't really care either. But God bless you and the babies, okay? Yeah, look, girl, if he ain't showing us a baby shower, he don't want to be with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
babies.
Yeah.
And she didn't know that. She didn't know that, really. He had red flags last season.
He did.
So girl,
it's like once that happens, and then they always try to come with some big old wedding ring, like, oh, will you marry me? We was just fighting yesterday. How you gonna ask me, will you marry me?
Yeah. So
in front of camera.
You know, I'm just saying, baby, you want these kids. I get it. I understand. But he already had red flags, and you're going to be potentially be a baby mama. I'm just being honest with you, baby. I mean, I could have told you that. I could have told you that last season you're going to be a baby mama.
Well,
he going to marry you.
No, at least, the way she talked about him, at least he got a couple coins. Because
that's a plus. Okay, got coins too. So, you know, it's all good, baby. We ain't mad with you.
You're going to help me pay for my daughters over here.
But how about Bobby Light?
Why is his lips getting bigger every season?
Girl, is they? I was like, what is you doing, Bobby? It's like his skin is getting lighter. I was like, but when he said Trina boyfriend him over the nose with a bottle, I was like, okay, now y'all take it too far now.
Right.
I was like,
but Trina mad too though. Like the family coming at her fiance, like, make amends, but Trina don't want to make amends. And I mean, it's like, if it was me and I'm mad about something, my man is on my side. He gonna protect my interests. So yes. Do I think that he should be fighting Bobby or doing anything like that? Absolutely not.
I think it comes to a level. Trina's over 40 years old. Now you should have told your man not be hitting my cousin over the head with a bottle. You know he light skinned. You know he gonna hurt himself, and you know he ain't wrap tight. You know all of that. So you really, this is what you did. So come on now. You know your family members. So I'm just saying, Trina, your boyfriend ain't wrap tight, and Trina, I mean, like he look gangster now. What happened to the man who was clean cut, was cute, nice, and calm, cool, and collected? It's like he became gangster.
He looked clean cut in the outtake. Because he got his hair
not the hair was still flying. I don't know what the hell he was doing to his hair now. He let it grow out now. I don't know what is wrong with men in a different age. They want to let their hair grow out. Cut that shit off. It ain't cute.
Did you see Sukiana in her shop?
Yes, and her cousin, his trifling ass, making videos that he gonna be a record. He gonna be
in front of Popeyes. In front of Popeyes chicken though.
I was like, what? But I would never put my cousin in charge of my store while I'm on the road. I would have put a professional person in charge of my store to make sure my business go right. And I think she failed to not get the understanding of you don't do that. And when I would have came in and see my store was closed, smelling like cigarettes and whatever and blunts, oh, it'll be on. No cousin. Fired.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
y'all tune in to the nights. It's a nice night. They come on back to back. Yes. The Love and Hip Hops now in Atlanta and Miami. They come on back to back. And it's a lot of drama going on over there. If you just want to chill out and just watch somebody else have all the problems.
Yes. And
we do have some honorable mentions. Love and Marriage DC is over. We weren't with you guys last week, so they had their reunion, and can't wait. Well, I know I can't wait for another season.
Don't bring winter back. That's all I say. Don't bring winter back. I can't handle winter.
Please don't bring winter back.
Winter.
Everybody making their press rounds and stuff on social media and things like that, and so I'm happy for everybody. And Ashley's book, Do That Shit, is doing well. So, big ups to them. Hopefully we see them real soon on season 2. The Brat and Judy, you said their second season is still going.
Yes, Brett and Judy is still, trying to have a baby, and Judy is still trying to find time. She almost got in trouble with Walmart because Walmart was doing COVID. Her shipping wasn't getting to Walmart shelves. Walmart was like, "Look, boo, you better do something about this, or you ain't gonna have no product on these shelves. We're gonna get money back." So that I thought it was good, and they showed that Judy did hire somebody else to come in and get her stuff in there. But I thought it was good, and I still feel bad for the brat. As she's over 40 and she wants to have a baby and she can't carry it because she has fibroids. And fibroids is a big thing in the Black community and women that we don't really talk about. So I think it's good that they have that on the show, and how it's something about she's ready to be a mom now, and she's ready to she want that baby. Judy got 3 kids, so it ain't that big a deal if Judy had a baby, but she's ready to be a mom now. She don't have any kids. I thought it was beautiful, and how she was sad.
Storyline. Black women need to make sure they pay attention and take time for themselves and pay attention to their bodies. Yes. If you are having extended periods, if if it's super heavy,
yes,
go to your doctor and get checked out.
Yes,
it really could impede your chances of having children in the future, and that's super scary, especially if you want to be a mom and you don't have children yet.
Yeah.
So make sure you get checked out.
Yeah, so I felt bad for the brat. And the first time she always acts like she's so hard, but Judy says she's a little softy. But it was good to see that she has emotions and she really wanted to have this baby this time. Yeah, so that's a good show to watch.
Yeah, that is. I think so too.
And you said Tammy's new show. I haven't really watched Tammy's new show, but you said Tammy's new show.
Tammy's new show, Unfaithful, called in the act, Unfaithful with Tommy Roman. Now I assumed that it was going to be like Cheaters. Everybody remember Cheaters, right? In the middle of the night, you watch you some Cheaters. And what's going on, right? They getting seeing what somebody doing, and they pushing both the people while they out somewhere and things like that. But how Tammy's show is set up is what they're doing is they're allowing the person who comes to Tammy and says, "Hey, I think I have a partner that's cheating." They're meeting up with the person that they think their person is cheating with first.
Yeah.
And on the first episode that I watched, the young lady had been with the guy for 2 years. She had gotten pregnant and miscarried. She was devastated because they wanted to have a baby, right? And unfortunately, she had the miscarriage. So she was devastated, but she didn't know what was going on with him. And come to find out, when they got with the woman that he's supposedly was cheating with, supposedly she finds out that she's the other woman because he's been with the woman he supposedly cheating with for 4 years and only with her for 2.
That is ridiculous.
So Tammy gonna get to it. If it's something going on, she gonna find out. And it's been pretty good. And like I said, in the last episode we did, they've been renewed for season 2. So people must be watching. So if you're not watching or you haven't watched, it'd be a great show to binge. Also a great show to binge is Sweet Life. If you have HBO Max, it's a new show called Sweet Life. If you ever liked Laguna Beach, it reminds me of a Black version of 20-year-olds in Laguna. And this season 2 just started. It's actually really good. And I underestimated Real Housewives of Dubai. Real Housewives of Dubai actually is great. They just got the same real talk. They got extra money, but the same problems.
Yes.
That we got.
I think Phaedra is good over there. I think Phaedra is good. I think Phaedra should be the Dubai. I do think
it's amazing. Yeah, Phaedra's good over there.
Yes, I do think that. But you know what? We finna wrap this show up.
Yeah.
But make sure y'all share and subscribe. Make sure y'all go to our Facebook page.
The Tea Lady.
Y'all go to the Instagram. Leave your comments. We want to know how y'all feel about the shows we talk about. We want to know what your comments about us. We okay. We take the comments.
Or if it's something you want us to talk about on the show, like if the show you're interested in that we haven't covered. Let us know.
And our girl Tawana will be back next week. She's on vacation. We love her, and we
miss her. She on her way back now. Safe travels, Tawana.
Go ahead, Erica. Yay!